Ryota, are you studying from this hour already? Man, a bookworm like you is so awkward to be around.
Huh? I mean, you're the one that's thinking of makeup all the time. This is a place for studying, don't you know?
Huh? Of course I know that. I'm able to enjoy both studying and my young teenage life.
This here that is picking fights with me from the morning is Rino Mamiya. She's said to be the cutest girl in school. On top of that, she's the heiress to a famous company. So she's the head of the popular group. Meanwhile, I'm a not so wealthy introvert. So we don't get along well. So we're always fighting like this.
I mean, what about you? All you do is study. You're wasting away your youth. You're only young once. Well, I guess you don't even have friends to enjoy your youth with. But if you want, I could tag along and show you the way.
No thanks, I say clearly to Rino, who is sneering at me.
Well, don't hesitate to come to me if you feel lonely.
Rino said as she walked away towards her friends. How dare she make fun of me like that? Even if I go out with her, I'm only going to end up being made fun of. In that case, I'm way better off studying by myself. Thanks to that, I was accepted to Tokyo University and was able to thoroughly study economics and business management. I did waste away my youth, but my dream did come true. The company that I started as I finished school within a few years became a world-famous brand, thanks to some great team members.
Ryota-san, we have a request for an online meeting from A Corp.
Sure, I'll check my schedule and circle back. Ryota-san, about this document? This one, my days as CEO are very busy, with hardly any time to rest. The only time that I can rest is late at night when I return home. But thanks to this, I can live in a nice place like this. I smile as I look out the window at the beautiful night view. I feel relaxed, seeing the view like countless jewels scattered around. But soon, a certain sadness overcomes me. This view is nice, but the fact that I'm looking at it alone. Unfortunately, I don't have a partner to enjoy this view and talk about it with. I would really like to find a life partner soon, but it's not so easy finding one out there these days. I gave up and headed out to take a bath. One day, phew, I'm tired today. I finished work late again, and as I was heading home, I saw a woman on the bench in a park nearby. Ratty old clothes and messy hair. The limbs that show from under her clothes are sicky and thin. Is she a ghost? I felt a chill down my spine, but as we locked eyes, I realized that she was human. It was because
Ryota.
it called my name. How do you know my name? I start talking to her. When she got up and tried to run away, wait! I run up to her and grab her arm.
Let go.
That voice. Are you Rino? I ask her, and Rino stops fighting back and starts to cry.
I didn't want you to see me like this, Ryota.
No way. Are you really Rino? What happened to you? I say, but Rino just cries and doesn't answer. Calm down. Here, sit down. I have Rino sit and run to the vending machine nearby. I give Rino some warm tea to drink. As I did that, Rino seemed to have calmed down. So, what happened?
Well, when I was in university, my father's company went bankrupt.
Oh, really? I thought that was just a merger contract.
No, it went bankrupt. At first, my father worked hard to get the company back up, but he ended up asking for financial help from black market loans, and his debt became even bigger. So we got chased out of our home. Both of my parents have collapsed from all the stress, and
Oh no. What's happened to your parents?
they're fine now, but I need to pay for their hospital bills. So I was trying to make ends meet with part-time jobs, but I couldn't find any jobs without a permanent address.
You didn't have anyone you could ask for help? I asked, and Reno just looked down sadly.
My relatives don't want anything to do with us. My friends didn't want to lend me money all the time, and they all eventually drifted away.
I see. So where are you living now? And how are you making ends meet now, Reno?
Right now, I just roam around these parks and live day to day for now. I can get some food at the volunteer cookouts.
Wow. I felt empathy for her and her total fall from grace. As a student, Reno was free-spirited and a bit in and over her head, but she was clever. She would have been able to make a decent amount of money had she found a job straight out of school. But with the timing of the bankruptcy, I guess she wasn't able to take time for job hunting. By the way, how big is your debt?
Probably about 300 million yen.
300 million? That's quite a bit. I was at a loss of words from that unbelievable amount of debt she had. With that, Reno was on the verge of tears again.
There's no way I could ever pay that off. I have no reason to live. But I can't leave my parents behind.
Reno, don't say that.
But...
She started to cry again. She's really mentally unstable. This won't end well if I leave her here. I may never be able to see her again. I think of the worst case scenario, and it sends shivers down my spine. Anyway, come home with me. Take a bath and warm up. A bath should help calm you down a little.
Uh-huh.
You know how they say, a bath is a cleansing of the soul. Come on.
Wait!
Reno hesitated, but she was no match for me, who eats 3 meals a day. I forcefully take her home with me. Here we are.
You mean, but this is the top floor of this apartment.
Yup, that's right. I opened the door and let Reno in. Reno was speechless upon seeing the view from my room.
Look at the view. The room is spacious. Ryota, how do you live in a place like this?
Well, I'm the CEO of a small company. Anyway, the bath is this way. Go warm yourself up first.
Oh, wait!
I push her into the bathroom. A little while later, Reno comes out to the living room, wrapped up in a bathrobe. Oh, did you warm yourself up?
Yes.
You don't feel any better?
It's not that.
She still looks down, even though she had taken a nice long bath. I was looking confused when Reno's face twists into a frown.
Why are you being so nice to me? I was so mean to you when we were back in school together.
Well, I guess that's true, but that doesn't mean that I can leave you alone like this. You unuse this place all you want for the time being. Just rest for now. You can use this guest room.
Thank you.
Reno looked like she was crying again. Since then, Reno was going to stay with me for a while. I don't know what she's doing while I'm out, but when I'm home, she blankly stares at the TV a lot. But after a few days, she said that she wants to use my computer.
May I?
Sure.
Thanks.
Since then, Reno was working hard on something, all day and all night. I don't know what she's up to, but I guess it's good if it keeps her busy. Besides, she's looking a lot happier. While she was working hard on something, Reno looked like her old self from back in school, and she looked a lot stronger and reliable. A few months later,
Ryota, I think I'll be leaving this place.
Well, this is quite sudden. Do you have plans on where to go after this?
Yep, thanks to you letting me use your computer. I was able to acquire money for the time being.
I see.
Yep, thanks for everything.
Well, thank care.
You too, Ryota.
And headed out. My first meal alone in a while was tasteless. It's good that Reno is back up in her feet again. I need to work even harder than before. From there, I put in even more time and effort than ever before. But I couldn't get Reno off of my head. I wonder how Reno is doing now. I hope she isn't in any trouble. One day, as I was struggling to focus, I was attending a party with many other company CEOs. There's a really pretty person out there. I can't help but look at the beautiful person standing out in the crowd. That was the same for everyone, and she was being bombarded with questions.
Hey, later, would you like to go out, just the two of us?
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Do you already have a fiancé?
Well...
The pretty woman and I lock eyes. That moment, she smiled at me and started running towards me from the crowd. Why is she coming this way?
The only person I would like to date or marry is you.
Huh? Why me? Wait, that voice? Are you Reno?
You finally noticed?
No way! After a few months, Reno had become a beautiful woman I did not even recognize. She did have potential, but she cleaned up nicely and she looks heavenly. Seeing you're here, you must have done well for yourself since then.
Yes, all thanks to you.
I see. So what happened since then?
I ran around trying to bring back my father's company, and I finally made it work. Well, the company name is different, and I'm the CEO now, though.
She handed me a business card, and sure enough, there I saw the word CEO. What a surprise! You really are the CEO.
Me being back here is all thanks to you, Ryota. Ryota, you brought my soul back to life. That's why I was able to work hard. So that's why I think that you're the only one that is fit to be my life partner. Ryota, won't you be my partner? On and off work?
Reno looks a little tense and looks up at me. I look her straight in the eyes and hold her hand. Of course, I can't focus on work without you.
So I guess we both need each other.
Reno said as she smiled happily.